Hi everyone, welcome to TGIF. If you're an AI enthusiast, I'm sure you would have heard about OpenAI Group's GPT-3 model, which is the world's largest and most powerful natural language models. Today, we're going to talk about that in the context of a product which is Power Apps. Yes, Microsoft teamed up with OpenAI Group a while back to exclusively license GPT-3 model to be used for product innovation. So to talk more about it, let me welcome Rishabh Gaur, who is our go-to person when it comes to Power Platform and intelligent automation at MTC. Rishabh, welcome to TGIF.
Thank you, Sandeep.
Awesome. So Rishabh, a few episodes back, you and I spoke about PowerFX, which is basically a programming utility for non-programmers, just like Excel, right? I know you work with a lot of customers, and I know for the fact that you met a few customers recently, and you spoke about PowerFX with them, and what has been their initial feedback on how PowerFX will make them productive?
Sandeep, the traction that we have received from customers has been absolutely amazing. And the reason is absolutely simple. If you look at any traditional programming language, they are all notoriously fickle. And what I mean by that is tiny errors are capable of crashing entire systems. And this is where the beauty of PowerFX comes in. It's because of the fact that it's absolutely simple. And the fact is that this language has its roots in Microsoft Excel, as you already mentioned. But the idea is, in simple terms, it's data binding. These are single line expressions, and there is no concept of build or compute here. So basically what's happening is whatever you're writing, that just computes instantly.
Perfect, perfect. Thanks for that, Rishabh. In fact, let's jump right into the hot topic for today, which is GPT-3. And Power Apps is one of the products which brings in natural language capabilities when it comes to writing code. Let's talk about that. I know this is as new as last week's announcement. Go for it.
So Sandeep, generally the most common question that I have been receiving from customers, even when it comes to PowerFX, is, hey, do I really need to remember even these tiny Excel-like formulas?
Yeah.
And so instead of having users to learn how to make these database level queries using PowerFX, what we are doing as Microsoft is we are updating Power Apps so users can simply write out their query in natural language, and GPT-3 can translate that into usable code.
Perfect. That means the true power of GPT-3 is put into action, which is making me more productive, where I don't write any code, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we take a look at that, Rishabh?
Absolutely, Sandeep. Let me go ahead and show you a small demo here. So let's say I have this simple list of customers from across geographies in my Canvas application. And let's say I want to identify customers who belong to a particular geography whose subscription status might have expired in this particular case. So what I can do now is I can go to this ideas tab on the top right, and I can simply write in plain English my query, which is show me customers from US whose subscription has expired. And voila, it will give me the PowerFX code to make that happen. And the PowerFX interface will require that users will actually go ahead and confirm all the PowerXF formulas before it's actually inputted in your application.
Perfect. That means I have a choice. It doesn't put in the code by default. I get to choose what goes into my code.
Yes, Sandeep, bringing in the responsible AI principles, like any filter, we truly understand that it's not going to be perfect, and hence there is a human in the loop. So the human can actually go ahead and choose to inject the expression. We never inject the expression on our own.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And let's talk about one more element there. We have heard about programming by examples, right? How does that work? Again, this is one other example of how natural language comes into the picture here. So let's talk about that.
So Sandeep, programming by example, or PBE, it's a new frontier in AI that enables users to create scripts from input-output examples. So again, let me go ahead and show you a small example of this.
Yeah.
So what you're seeing on the screen is a simple example of PBE. So let's say I have a simple database with names and date of births of different individuals. Now the ideas tab will ask me to give an example of a desired output. Let's say I want to get the first name and the initials of the last name of an individual. So I'll do this, and now it will generate formulas based on its understanding, and we can go ahead and choose from them. Now, let's say I'm not happy with the output here. So what I can do is I can train with more examples here in this particular case by putting in 4 different examples for it to learn. Now, once I click on this done button here, it will generate a single formula with confidence for me to use.
Awesome. It's pretty much machine learning. I'm going to showcase a few evidences or examples, and the machine learns with those evidences, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Rishabh, does it really mean that I write zero code? It's going to be pure natural language and application gets built?
Sandeep, this is truly the first step on that direction that we can give to our customers, where you can go ahead and describe in plain language that what you want your application to do, and in an instant the app is created for you. So as one of our leaders actually said, that this is the first step in truly moving from low code to no code. Yes.
Awesome. I think thanks to OpenAI GPT-3, this magic is happening today. So wonderful. Thank you so much, Rishabh. Those examples were crisp. Thanks for that. And again, viewers, thank you so much for joining us today. Happy Friday and a wonderful weekend ahead. Bye-bye.